Title: Georgia's Nuke plant cranks up to 100% electricity bills. Is it boom or doom? TLDR. Hold on to your sockets, folks. Georgia's Plant Vogtle just revved up its third nuclear reactor to 100% power, providing enough juice to electrify approximately 500,000 homes and businesses. But while the reactor prepares to launch commercially, it's igniting questions about its overblown budget and the looming impact on your utility bill. On a stretch of land southeast of Augusta, Plant Vogtle's third reactor is humming with power. It's not just any kind of hum, but one that signifies it's running at full throttle, pushing out a whopping 1,100 megawatts of electricity. That's enough sap to power 500,000 homes and businesses. But before you start planning your next electrically excessive house party, hold up. What does it take to fuel this beast, you ask? Well, let's just say, it's cost a pretty penny. The original price tag for reactors 3 and 4 was around $14 billion. Fast forward a few years and that figure has skyrocketed to a colossal $31 billion. It's like paying for a small coffee and getting handed the bill for a luxury yacht. I mean, who are we kidding here? Is there gold in those reactors? But wait, I hear you asking, who's footing this extravagant bill? Well, dear readers, brace yourselves. The owners, including Georgia Power Company and smaller shareholders, are set to bear the burden. And the ultimate punchline? These costs will eventually filter down to nearly every electricity customer in Georgia. Get ready for your wallet to feel a bit lighter. The big question, the one that's burning brighter than a reactor core, is this: are the benefits of a new nuclear reactor worth the cost to the people of Georgia? Especially when they're still recovering from a $16 a month increase on their bills from fuel costs, and with further increases of 4.5% due in 2024 and 2025? All this while the fourth reactor at Vogtle is still cooking up for its grand debut. Georgia Power's 2.7 million customers are already shelling out part of the financing costs, and now, as the third unit kicks into gear, Public Service Commissioners have approved a monthly rate increase of $3.78 for residential customers. That's on top of an already approved 3-year rate plan, which saw rates bumped up by 2.5% in January. For an everyday Joe, that's a lot of extra dough to part with. Is it just me, or are those sparks starting to look a little costly? However, CEO Kim Green calls the reactor reaching full output an exciting milestone, promising reliable, emissions-free energy for decades to come. It's a balance, right? On one hand, there's the promise of sustainable power, on the other, the cost to the everyday folks. But when it's a matter of balancing your pocketbook against a greener future, what's a Georgian to do? A reactor is a heavy thing to carry, especially for the people whose lives it lights up. And as Plant Vogtle's third reactor prepares to step into the limelight, it's leaving us with a lot of unanswered questions. So, dear readers, as the light from Vogtle's new reactor starts to glow in our homes, it's time to